We're here today in Gloucestershire at one of our Helios sites, which is one of our orchard trial sites, looking at various things such as what we're doing with Terra data. Terra is our high-definition soil scanning system. How it works is we have a scanner fitted to the front of a quad bike or a gator, and we travel every 10 to 12 metres across the orchard. So depending on how the orchard's laid out, it might be every other or every third row. But what's quite important is that we're collecting 800 data points a hectare. How the system works is it's picking up on natural isotopes emitted from the soil. So the 4 isotopes that we're interested in are cesium, uranium, potassium and thorium. And using those 4 isotopes, we can work out 21 layers of information. So not just soil texture, but actually our percentages of sand, silt and clay. We can see things like our potassium parts per million, our molybdenum, zinc, boron, our cation exchange capacity, our organic matter. But where it becomes quite important is not only just collecting this data, but how we analyse the data and how we turn it into plans. So in the orchard next door to where we're stood today, we're actually using that data to create variable lime application plans and also our potassium application plans. Now, not only are we doing it variably, but we're able to apply multiple years' worth in one go, so to allow us to feed the trees for what they need. In particular years where we have quite high yielding trees, the following year might be slightly lighter on the yield front, so it becomes quite important to monitor what's happening year to year after the sampling's happened. All of that information can be contained in our Omnia software system. Omnia is a cloud-based system. You can store historical data, you can put in all the current sampling data, you can map your varieties, your trees, you could put your drainage maps onto that system. You can also monitor your irrigation systems as well. Using that system, we can create variable rate plans that can then go into the applicating machine, whether it be fertilizer or compost or what it is that you're applying. At the same time, you can also record and monitor what's happening in that field. There are 2 new developments within the Omnia system, one of which is our climate module. So for growers that don't have fixed weather stations, they can set up virtual weather stations using the climate module on Omnia, which gives kilometre square forecasting for the whole of the UK. So if you have orchards that are more than a kilometre apart, you can actually set up a different virtual weather station for that orchard. So it doesn't just give you your 10-day hourly forecast, it also gives you historical data. It gives you different pest and disease modelling as well. The other exciting development is our Omnia Access version of the Omnia Hub. Omnia Access allows anybody to go to omniaprecision.co.uk and register for a free account, and you're able to set up your orchard or your holding, whether you manually draw in your orchard boundaries or import them using your SBI number. You can then start creating things like virtual weather stations and start to collect data of what's happening on your farm. And then if you do want to upgrade to extra services available, then you can do. The free access version does give you the ability to look at the climate module as well for the forecasting side of things.